Good morning from Bali. It's pretty early in the morning here, although the sun's shining at last. This month has been really windy and overcast most days. Not so much rain now, it's backed right off, but there's your weather update, there's your weather forecast, there's your weather news for June 2020. I know that you're all the time screaming out for situational updates, and YouTube doesn't really allow me to make comments about that specifically, but they have eased up on the fact that you can talk about it and still have your video okayed by the YouTube algorithm. So what I can say to you is that let's talk about the Balinese first. Like the Balinese are mostly in a sort of smiling state of devastation in some ways. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to be. They don't know, what the future holds, as do not you or I. So this is not me trying to give you an exact confirmation of when and what and how. That's just not possible. But I can say that the crisis situation, the health situation in Bali has worsened in the last week, with many more people getting ill. So there's that, which is now translated into the fact that my local Banjar, which is the village council, I guess you would say, the ones that decide what occurs in the village, they have put in place road stops, not road blockages, but road stops in certain parts of my village. I haven't come across them yet. And they will simply ask you, where are you going? And they'll take your temperature and, what are you doing out? But again, I haven't come across one. But that is a little bit of enforcement that they've decided to employ, because people have just been going a bit nuts in their homes and they're over it. We've been asked to stay at home. Mostly people have stayed at home, including me, and just sort of whip out to the shops and try and get some footage and try and make a video for you. Yesterday, I did go to the other day, I did go to the beach, as you saw. So you can sort of get to the beach. There's a few places all over the island that you can sort of access the beach. I've seen locals jump in the fence at the main beach in Kuta with surfboards and their son, it's going for a surf in the morning. Because again, if you're just stuck in your room and you don't have, big flash TV and Netflix and other things that can, take up your time, give you some enjoyment, give you something to do, then, yeah, obviously you're going to be like, you just got to get out and do something, which is what's been happening. So it's a complicated situation. Australia, for instance, I know is pretty much freed up now. Is that correct? But people are still saying that you won't be able to travel to Bali until next year. Bali is still hoping that there's no change in the fact that they hope to open in October. But I wouldn't be booking my airline tickets without complete freedom to change and keep your tickets in place with a voucher for, another 12 months after that. It's all bad news, I know, but you almost would know more than I would, because your freedom in your country and when you're free to travel overseas will dictate exactly when and where you can go anyway. But as far as Bali goes, there's no end to this at this stage. There is no date. There is no on-the-ground news. It's just that, okay, this is what's happening today for the next week or month, and then this is what will happen after that, at that stage. So there's no. It's just an open gate with into infinity with no end. So it's not good news. But I'm in Bali, and I know that you're enjoying the videos. So why don't you just tell me, what it is that you really miss about Bali, and I'll try and include that into the future vlogs. Hope you are safe and well in your place, and hope that you are getting back to our new normal, as all these terms that we've learnt to say, and behave in our new way, as we've been told to do. And hope you're basically fine and well and happy and Stay cool.